Good morning students, welcome to Ielts radio. Today we are going to discuss Ielts writing task 1 for academic students. This writing task 1, this is pie chart which I am going to explain in detail how to write introductory paragraph, body paragraphs including data analysis as well as concluding paragraph. The time limit for task 1, this is 20 minutes. And the topic is the graphs below show the subjects studied by people in the age groups 25 to 30 and 40 to 60. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Write at least 150 words and time limit is 20 minutes. What we come to know about the topic that the different subjects are studied by people in the age groups 25 to 30 and 40 to 60. This means two groups are given. So we come to know that two pie charts are given. What it reveals, two groups for subjects studied. What we need to tell in the introductory paragraph, it is what type of chart is given, how many graphs are given, what it depicts and how the data is given. So clearly the two pie charts are given which reveal the variation between the two groups of people 25 to 30 and 40 to 60 years old in terms of their subject studied. This is our introductory paragraph. Looking at the two pie charts, we can clearly notice from the two pie charts that in the first pie chart 1,50,000 people studied different subjects. In first pie chart, namely the subjects given are science, agriculture, engineering, architecture, medicine, arts, education and administration. In second pie chart, 50,000 people studied the same subjects with different percentage. In the second pie chart, the percentage given for science subject 10%, agriculture 2%, engineering 20%, architecture 3%, medicine 10%, education 20%, administration 15% and arts 20%. In the first pie chart, 1,50,000 people were studying the subjects, whereas in the second pie chart, 50,000 people were studying the subjects. So what we come to know that there is increase or escalation in the number of people studying the subjects. And how we are going to write in the form of paragraph? It is clearly seen that the escalation in the number of people with subjects studied in different fields. The group 25 to 30 is quite big in comparison to 40 to 60 aged group as 1,50,000 and 50,000 people respectively. Again, looking at the pie chart 1 and the pie chart 2, we come to know that the subjects science, education and administration are more popular or gained increase in younger group. In the first pie chart, it is 16.4%. For science, education it is 27.3% and administration it is 18.2%. Whereas in pie chart 2, science it is 10%, education it is 20% and administration it is 15%. So what we derive from the two pie charts that science, education, administration, these subjects are studied more in younger group, that is group of 25 to 30. Again, looking at the data for the other subjects, medicine and architecture are less popular in group 1, as architecture it is 1.8% and medicine is 7.3% in the first pie chart, while in the second pie chart architecture it is 3% and medicine it is 10%. From here we derive that medicine, architecture are less popular in younger group. So analyzing the graph, so it depicts that the subjects medicine and architecture are were less popular among the younger group. And what we notice from the pie chart 1 that engineering it is 9.1%, while in pie chart 2 engineering it is 20%. So there is increase in number of people who were studying in the second group. So the engineering field saw a big decrease among the group of 25 to 30 aged people, or we can say that engineering subject it lost its sheen in the younger group. So it is evident that in the younger group, science, education was studied more along with administration as well. If we are talking in terms of percentage, the increased interest in science education among the younger people was 6.4% and 7.3% respectively, whereas administration gained 3.2%. In data analysis, we are writing along with the percentage given. This is for science 6.4%, For education, increase was 7.3% and administration it was 3.2% in the younger group. Now lastly, coming to the concluding paragraph, what we come to know. Concluding paragraph, it shows whatever you have analyzed from the data given in the pie chart 1 and 2. So what we notice, that is a significant increase in the number of people studying the subjects, whereas there is decrease in engineering subject studying. So the concluding paragraph, it can be written like this. Overall, it can be concluded that a significant increase is seen in the number of people studying the subjects with noticeable drop down in the field of engineering. Again, having a glance on the question given, what it was, the graphs below show the subjects studied by people in the age groups of 25 to 30 and 40 to 60. What we were doing, we were reporting the main features and making the comparisons. Again, see the pie chart 1 as well as the pie chart 2. Look at the different percentages given in pie chart 1 and in pie chart 2 as well. So what we have written in the task 1, introductory paragraph, body paragraphs including the data analysis, and concluding paragraph. So in whole, what we have written for our answer, the two pie charts are given which reveals the variation between the two groups of people in terms of their subject studied. This means in the introductory paragraph we are telling about the type of charts and how many number of pie charts are given, what it represents and how the data is given. In the next paragraph, it is clearly seen the escalation in the number of people with subjects studied in different fields. The group 25 to 30 is quite big in comparison to 40 to 60 group, as 1,50,000 people and 50,000 people respectively. So what we come to notice from the two pie charts, that in the first pie chart 1,50,000 people are studying the subjects, and in the second pie chart 50,000 people are studying the subjects, and their age group is also different. Now writing the next paragraph including the data analysis. Analyzing the graphs depict the subjects medicine and architecture were less popular among the younger group. The engineering field also saw a big decrease among the group of 25 to 30 aged people. So this we have written from the data analyzed in chart 1 as well as in chart 2. So whatever the increase we have noticed, we have written that part as well in the next paragraph. It is evident that in the younger group, science education was studied more along with administration as well. In terms of percentage, the increased interest in science and education among the younger people was 6.4% and 7.3% respectively, whereas administration gained 3.2%. This means whenever we are writing the data, we are writing it in the terms of percentage because it is given in terms of percentage in part 1, in chart 1 and chart 2. Now lastly, seeing the concluding paragraph, overall it can be concluded that a significant increase is seen in the number of people studying the subjects with noticeable drop down in the field of engineering. So what we notice is something is increasing, that is in the number of people who was studying the subjects, whereas the interest in engineering that was decreasing. Thank you students for watching this video. I would like to put more details in the next video as per your queries. So in the next video you can keep watching for writing task 2 for academic students as well as for journal training students. Thank you.